Good morning, guys. I know that I said that I was going to make a live, but I think I still don't really know how to fully do that. Anyway, I am sitting on the floor having a coffee in front of my Christmas tree on Sunday morning, still in my pajamas. I just woke up. Sorry, I have yesterday's makeup on. I was so tired after getting home. I was like, okay, going to bed. Anyway, I wanted to make this before tomorrow because I know tomorrow I'm going to start making the 10 days of channeled messages. But I wanted to tell you guys what I had learned about this Christmas. So I was at a girlfriend's house and I had seen that her kids had made this list. And anyone who has kids or even remembers being a kid remembers making this list. We're not talking about the list of what we want for Christmas. Lots of kids make a list about what they want to do for Christmas. So her list was so cute. And, like the kids are so little, so the writing's all little and cute. And it was like, want to go skating, want to go look at Christmas lights, want to make a gingerbread house, want to do street hockey they had on there, which is kind of funny because we live in Canada. So, of course, the Canadian kids are going to put street hockey. And then it was just like, it was just all the little things like build a snowman. Now, even as parents, we have these lists where we're like, oh, gonna do this and gonna do this and gonna do this. And then the season comes and it's like, okay, we maybe did one or two of those. Christmas is a beautiful time of year, and it's a time to be celebrating with family, and this year is hard. I don't know how many countries are letting people visit family. Here in Canada, we're not. I know other countries aren't as well. And every time I talk to someone about it, everybody's down and depressed. And I understand, I get it. But if we could think about the positive in it, think about how many years you spend where it's like, oh, got to see this person and this person and this person, and we got to make the list, and you got to see all the people, and we spend a lot of this time kind of running around like a chicken with a head cut off, right? This year is kind of interesting. This year is going to be whatever we make it, for one. For two, it's yes, it's hard. There's so many people who have lost people. There's so many people who are alone. And those are the ones definitely reach out to anyone and just know that even if we can't be with loved ones, we can still call them. We can still video call them. But if we see the positive in the blessing, this year we're given the opportunity to not be obligated to be anywhere, to not be obligated to do anything. We're not obligated to check that list and make sure that you see everybody. Now, don't get me wrong, seeing everybody is beautiful. I mean, all my family lives 10 hours away. So this Christmas, I'm actually going to have my kids home for the very first time. I do live with my kids full time, but I live in an area where my ex's family is from. So I always give him the kids for Christmas because he can give them something I can't. He has the family, and all the family comes, and so I don't normally get my kids Christmas. I just kind of do my thing or go volunteer, and yeah. So this year I'm like, well, none of the families are getting together, so I'm gonna just have my two girls and I, and gonna go all out and do the turkey and the ham just for the three of us. But it's gonna be nice. I'm not obligated to be anywhere, to have my kids anywhere. We're just obligated to wake up in our beds and make the best out of this time, which is good. And we, like, kind of being all stuck in our houses, we can accomplish all those little kid wishes, that getting the magical stuff done. It's like, let's go sledding, or let's bake cookies, the stuff that when we're traveling and we're going from home to home to home normally kind of gets forgotten. So I kind of challenge you, write, 3 to 5 things that you always wanted to do with your family, in your household, every Christmas that you never really get around to. And do know that this year really is what we make out of it. A lot of people are going to struggle. It is a struggle. What we're going through is a struggle. Reach out to those who are struggling. And for our own kids' sake, right? Because kids learn from us, we have to teach them how we can still, in a time like this, pull together and find the magical moments and look at the positive, right? And people were doing that at the beginning of COVID. People were baking bread with their kids, and they were doing all these different challenges all over the internet. And I mean, it's kind of funny that we needed a pandemic to get back to basics, but, well, it's not that we needed it. Just, it's kind of funny that when we go through big life changes, our eyes open. So I'm actually going to make a video where the message was just going to be channeled. So I'm not even really, I don't know what will come up, but I do know that I'll make a video on 2020. And I think these next 10 days, especially starting tomorrow, are super important. But I didn't want to make them about Christmas. Christmas is what we make it in our hearts. And just make it beautiful. It could be, I know it sounds crazy because you can't see all your family, but it could actually end up being one of the best Christmases you ever had, because you're not obligated this year to go anywhere or do anything. You're just obligated to be in the present moment and to find happiness in the situation that we're in. So anyway, I want to wish everybody a super Merry Christmas. And if you don't celebrate it, you know, it's okay. Just know that everybody, no matter what, is going through a hard time right now. And it's going to be what we make out of it. So hold on to your babies tight if you have babies, or if you have fur babies, or if you have distant family. You know, you could spend the whole day on video call and they could watch you cook. And there's so many things that we have technology-wise that, you know, when the last pandemic happened like 100 years ago, they didn't have. So we are so blessed in that sense. So we could click a button and we can see a family member or someone on the other side of the planet in seconds. So we're truly, truly, truly blessed. You know, 100 years ago on the last one, people were writing letters and not a lot of letters actually made it. So anyway, everyone have a Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. I'm sorry I am making a video with yesterday's makeup and in my pajamas, but yeah, I'm like, oh, I want to do that before I forget. So write a list, make a little list, and see just what you might want to do. When my kids come back tomorrow, we're going to make a little list, and I'm just going to do what my girlfriend did and let the kids make the list and see. With her permission, I might post her list in the comments because it's so cute. And like just even seeing how the kids write their writing is just, oh, it's so cute. It's so funny because kids don't really understand the concept of what we're going through right now. We do. And so how we deal with it is how they're going to deal with it too, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, kids can pick up on the energies and stuff, but they still just think that this is all magical, and it really is. It's still going to be a magical time of year, and it's going to be what we make out of it. So try to close this year of lessons and visions, 2020 vision, right, with a bang. Try to make this Christmas the best one that you possibly can, given in the situation that you're in. And just know you're still here, and you're here for a reason. So celebrate love to everyone, and Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.